Before I start explaining to you the present continuous, I need you to focus on the use of every tense. You know, every tense, it has points or, you know, usages, something called usages. When we use this tense, and according to the usage, you can use the form correctly according to what you want to say. Okay, let's start. Let's read the first example here. Iris is studying for her math test at the moment. It means that someone is doing something now. Yes, someone is doing something at the time of speaking. It means he is using the present continuous. So, this is the first point. If you want to talk about something happening at the time of speaking, use the present continuous form. And of course, as you see here, the verb ended with ing, and of course there is am or is or are. I know that this tense, it's not new to you. You have some information about it, but you know, it's better to remember the points and the main usage of this tense. So am is are, verb ends with ing. Okay, I need someone to tell me an example of situation happening at the time of speaking. Raise your hand. Yes, Tom. Mr. Ahmed is explaining the present continuous tense at the moment. Yes, of course. Let's try it. Mr. Ahmed is explaining the present continuous tense at the moment. Excellent. This is right. So here we expressing what is Mr. Ahmed is doing at the moment. Great. This is correct. Okay. Second sentence. I'm looking for a new car. When I say this sentence now, I'm looking for a new car. Do you think I'm looking for a new car now? Well, of course, because I'm with you. I'm not looking for a new car at the time of speaking, but it means, you know, after school, I may go out, search for a new car, right? So it expresses something happened around the time of speaking. This is the second usage. If you want to speak about something happening around the time of speaking, use this tense. Okay? I need someone to take an example. Yes, Tom. I'm reading a novel these days. Right? Excellent. I'm reading a novel these days. Excellent. Right? He used the main verb, added ing, and used am, of course, with I. Excellent. Great. Third sentence. Situations that are temporary. You know what does mean temporary? Yes, of course. Not something permanent. Something will happen for a short time. We are staying with Grandma till Saturday. So here simply, he is saying that for a short time we are staying with Grandma, not for a long time. So again, if you want to speak about something happening for temporary time, for a short time, use the present continuous. Great. Who can tell me an example of this situation? Yes, Jack. Ali is working as a journalist for 5 months. Okay? Next, right? Ali is working as a journalist for 5 months. So it means he is working for this time only, then he will work something else. Great. Next sentence. The two girls are shopping in a department store. Describing what's happening in a picture. What's this? Yes, of course. When you see a picture, if you see a picture and in this picture there is action like kids playing, cat running, birds flying. You want to describe what's happening in the picture, use the present continuous. Someone can give me an example? Yes, Susan? In this picture, two girls are talking. Great, that's right. And this shows two girls are talking. That's great, excellent. Next sentence. We are going to the beach next Saturday. Does it mean that we are going now? No, of course. It doesn't mean like this. But it means that they plan to go to a certain place and they arrange it for it. So they want to express this plan, this arranged plan. So they will say, we are going to the beach next Saturday. They use the present continuous. What's this? We use the present continuous to talk about the future? Of course. If you have a plan and arrange it for it, use the present continuous. Okay? Okay, who can give me an example of this? Yes, Muhammad? He is traveling to London next week. Great. He is traveling to London next week. Great. Excellent. That's right. The last point, mobile phones are getting smaller and smaller. In the past, when mobile phones or mobile phones, by the way, both are correct, okay? In the past, when they invented mobile phones, they used to be big. And through time, they started to be small. And of course now, started to be big. In order not to make you confused, we can say that mobile phones prices are getting higher and higher. We are talking about something which is changing and developing according to time, through time, Mobile phones prices are getting higher and higher. So, if you want to describe situations which are always changing, use the present continuous. Okay? This is not the last point. There is another point here. Yes, this one, sorry I forgot. This one. It's called annoying habit. What's annoying habit? Our English teacher is always giving us homework. Some students, they are explaining that they are angry or they don't want the English teacher to give them a lot of homework. And of course, this is not me because I don't give you a lot of homework. Okay. So, if you want to describe another situation, like for example, a neighbor who is always screaming, doing a lot of noise, and you want to describe this situation, you can say that our neighbor is always screaming and shouting. It's an annoying situation. It doesn't mean, and it's not necessary to happen now, that the neighbor is shouting now or screaming, but it's an annoying habit. You want it to stop. So to describe it, use this expression, present continuous. And if you look here, you'll find the keywords, and of course you know the keywords. Like at the moment, every day, every week, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, this week, this month, These are the keywords for the present continuous.